Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dan-A-Plooza. I am your host, Dan the Man, and with us we have the very beautiful, very talented Jennifer Babtist. It's good to see you
Thank
again.
you. Thank you, Dan. Thank you so much. And you're so kind and so complimentary. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. So for those watching and future watching, if you are in the New Jersey area, May 29th, May 30th, and May 31st at the Delta Hotel in Woodbridge, Eastland, New Jersey, make sure to check out New Jersey HorrorCon for the Toxic Avenger reunion. You can meet Mitch Cohen, who played the Toxic Avenger. You can also meet Jennifer Babtist. You can also meet Cindy Manian. And you can meet Mark Togo. So make sure to go ahead and bring your Toxic Avenger, bring your figures, bring your VHS, bring your DVDs, bring your 8x10s. They're more than happy to chat with you, talk about the movie experience, and meet you in person. That is my plug.
You're really good at that, Dan. You know that, right?
Yes. And sometimes my radio voice, and it's like, and we're going.
And we're going forward in this tone. Yes.
In my disc jockey.
I know this is actually before my time too, but it's like radio theater. And when they used to use different voices and tell the stories on radio, and you didn't have a TV, you didn't have the visual, so the only thing you had was what you were listening to. It's kind of like when you read a book. So, when you're filling in that void with the voice that you have, it's really wonderful. It kind of fills things out and it allows the imagination to work.
It's also like I listened to one comedian and he talks about old baseball games, how they were on the radio, and how people used to talk, meh, see, meh, and and then like you would get people like, there's old Curly pitching there at the mound right now.
Yeah, there's a whole style, a technique, and that changed throughout the decades. And I mean, it's actually pretty fascinating sports commentary. I kind of geek out on things. I love Google actually because I can just go squirrel off and into a whole world of more useless things that I probably will not need for anything, but in the moment, they're fascinating to know.
Well, if you must know, one of my early influencers for acting and theater was Mr. Robin Williams. So,
Yeah, he was pretty amazing. Do you remember Mork and Mindy, right?
More calling Orson, Nanu, Shazbat. Yes.
He was amazing. I had I never had that privilege, but I did have a good friend that was did work with him. I forgot what it was on, but she was just in such awe of him, and she was just talking about how talented he was and how he'd just go off, and he was in this other world entirely. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, and I think performers. I mean, this is like kind of beyond acting with Robin Williams. He was so consummate in all of these different areas that he just lived on his own planet.
That he did. I talked to two people that worked with him. I talked with Scott Winger, who was Aladdin from the cartoon. And
Oh, wow.
yep, from Full House, you might recognize him as Steve,
Yeah.
DJ's boyfriend, and the actor who played Rufio in Peter Pan, in Hook.
Oh,
So
okay.
he talked about how Robin Williams was really like the genie from Aladdin. Like it was magical working with him every day.
Wow. Wow. What an experience. What a privilege too. Oh my gosh.
No. All right. So let me there we go.
Here we are.
All right. So we are now going to shift gears. And when I told this to the last guest, she's like, "Do you have a sound effect for that?" So I was like, squeak, squeak. You know, I don't have a good shift. The gear is stuck. But I'm gonna let Jennifer decide how the rest of the show goes. So,
Ooh,
Jennifer,
okay.
you have 3 choices on Dan-A-Plooza. Do you want questions first and then impressions? Do you want impressions first, then questions, or do you want the popular mixed bag, impressions, questions, impressions?
I think I want the mixed bag. That
All
sounds
right.
entertaining.
And tonight, for the impressions and mixed bag, it is movies from the 80s.
Yes, yes.
The movies we have is E.T., The Shining, The Goonies, Beetlejuice, Gremlins, Little Shop of Horrors, National Lampoon's Vacation, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Breakfast Club, and Back to the Future.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh yeah. Is that the first one you want me to do?
Yes, please.
Okay. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll get out my clock and we will time.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
I am.
Roger, darling, don't look at me that way just because I'm drawn that way. No, not the dip. The dip. That's where you take an ing and the tune goes in the dip. What do you mean that your brother was killed by a tune? A tune killed my brother. And I ain't ever been the same since. Why did Acme leave this stuff? Because he left it to all the tunes. Oh, please. I don't want the drink. He doesn't want the drink. He wants the drink. No, I don't want the drink. You do want the drink. I do want the drink. All right, give him the drink already.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was so fun and excellent. Oh my gosh.
Do you like my Jessica Rabbit?
I love your Jessica Rabbit. She's my favorite character. I love Jessica Rabbit.
A lot of my friends who are dance performers or cosplayers, their first thing is Jessica Rabbit.
She's awesome, and she's drawn that way.
Yeah. Some drawn that way. Roger, Dan. I have that, and then a friend of mine is doing Cruella de Vil, so she wants me to be Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil one will.
Cruella was another one, wasn't she?
She's like a spider waiting for the kill. Cruella de Vil. Ba, 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 ba.
So I can tell that you love animation.
Yes. My first experience in being a performer was The Lion King. I did it for a talent show. I was 10 years old, and I sang Hakuna Matata. And it was good because when you're first singing out, talking songs are good because if you don't have the voice, you know, so I'd be like, Hakuna Matata. And then, you know, I would do the Pumbaa, you know, it hurt my soul. And I'm like, as the savannah he left. And so it was interesting because there was another kid in my class that did Hakuna Matata, but with the trombone. So he would play with that. And a lot of the families liked it, but some of the kids didn't like it, so I didn't perform for a while. But I was also into sports too, so I had multiple interests. I used to play hockey. I wanted to be a Mighty Duck with Emilio Estevez and everything. But and then I was big into basketball. Michael Jordan just blew my mind.
I think Michael Jordan blew everyone's mind.
Yep. And when I was leaving work today, they were playing Space Jam,
Yeah.
as I was leaving work, and they're like, "Welcome to the Space Jam." I go, "Am I going down a rabbit hole? Do I have to play against cartoon players?"
I am, and yes, you are. I don't know. Doesn't reality and like fiction kind of cross intermingle and maybe that's a good thing. I don't know.
Well, and it's interesting that you mentioned if things go and cross, because I just started watching Don't Throw Mama from the Train with Danny DeVito.
I just watched that the other night.
Yeah.
Well, no, like 2 nights ago I watched that.
I started watching it Sunday, and it was like, Owen! You don't have a cousin Patty.
So I'm in Shakespeare in the Park out here on the east end of Long Island.
Okay.
And the reason I was watching Don't Throw Mama Off the Train is because the director wants me to play my character like the actor and like the actor, Anne Ramsey, who played Mama.
Yes.
He was like, you got to watch that. So I watched that and I was like, all right, I get it. I see what he wants.
Yeah.
But it's so funny that what a synchronicity that you mentioned that film. And she was awesome. She was just, she scared the crap out of me. I was like, ah.
Exactly.
especially where she's like, where he's gonna kill her in her sleep and her eyes are wide open.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I can't do it.
Yeah.
She's asleep.
Yeah. My favorite scene is when she comes to the breakfast table and there's Danny DeVito and Billy Crystal, and he's like, "Cousin Patty is gonna stay with us. Isn't that nice?" "You don't have a cousin Patty. You lied to me." And he just hits him with the frying pan.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
My favorite part is where she hits Billy Crystal in the crotch with her cane.
Yeah.
Like, whack. And the other part is where they loosen up the door to the basement.
Oh yeah.
Billy Crystal falls down there and she tells Owen that his friend is dead. Your friend is dead.
Your friend's dead. Owen.
Oh, she's so mean. So I haven't had the opportunity to talk to the director, so I don't know if what exactly he wants me to emulate about that character in the character that I'm playing in Shakespeare. So it'll be interesting to see what he has in mind.
All right. Shall we get to a question?
Sure.
All right. So what I want to know is, what fan items do you enjoy signing the most for fans at conventions?
Oh, I have to tell you, this was cool. So last month I was in another theatrical production out here on the east end of Long Island, and 2 fans came out to Greenport and watched the play and brought with them items to sign. And the reason I'm bringing this up is one of the items was really, really cool. It was a Toxie like latex mask to put on. So I signed the mask. It was really cool. And then his friend brought a poster. But I love it when people bring just new and different items that are, obviously they're toxic related items. What did I sign? I think I signed some shoes. That was very odd because I'd never seen anything like that before, and I've just seen so much memorabilia that fans will bring in, and stuff that I've never seen before. So it's really great to sign the posters and things, and my own photographs. I mean, just the whole concept for me of people wanting my signature and wanting to meet me is I'm just pretty overwhelmed in a really great way about that. It's really cool. When I'm out here in my hometown and fans show up at the play, my friends were like, "What?" Yeah, that was cool. It was just, yeah, such a privilege to be held in that kind of esteem. It's really great. So yeah, I just love all the stuff. Just bring all the stuff to sign. Like to sign shirts. That's always interesting. I signed a T-shirt, and the fan actually had a fabric pen, so it worked out really good. So if you want me to sign something that's odd and different, you might want to bring your own pen that works on it. That's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm wearing the Lady Death shirt that I got from Christine that she signed. But yeah, so I think that's really cool. I love collecting certain things to get stuff signed. I know I have a small basketball signed by Muggsy Bogues from the NBA. I have cups, mugs, and I think I have a milk carton signed by Kurt Angle because he used to drink milk and being an Olympic wrestler from Pittsburgh. So there's a photo op of us drinking milk together. So
that's cool.
And just some really different cool things. I usually get figures, the Funko Pops. Those are fun to get signed. But when I was at Creature Feature, and I met the girl from Devil's Rejects. She had her own Clown Off perfume that I got signed. She had that, where you could like spray that. So.
Oh, that's a new one. I've never heard about that. That's pretty cool.
Yep, and she put it in a little gift box, so it was pretty amazing. And nice. So do you want to ask me a question or about my background, or you want another impression? What would you like to do?
I'd like a musical impression from the 80s.
Okay.
And
so you want the Wizard of Oz because I have the apple.
Oh. I would like you to do a Devo song.
A Devo the band?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ding, 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 ding. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Whip it good. Move forward. Ding, 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 ding. Crack that whip. Ding, 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 ding. Break your mama's back. I said whip it. Whip it good. Ding, 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 ding. Whip it good. All right.
Thank you so much. I saw them back in the 80s, and
oh wow,
I also saw the B-52s, and yeah, the 80s were fun.
Yeah. I am meeting I'm seeing performing this year Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees.
Oh, fun.
Yep. I'm seeing Tiffany. And the last time I saw her was during COVID, during virtual. She did a virtual concert. And so when she's going, I think we're alone now. I go, yep, because there's no one else here because of quarantine.
We're all wearing masks. And
Yeah.
we don't know what's going on.
Yeah. And then running just as fast as we can. Not really. We're just in the lounge chair, but that's fine.
How to actually drinking our sodas and eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
And then I'm taking my mom to go see Celtic Thunder in September.
Oh, that's going to be really good.
Yep.
And where's that going to be playing at?
That's at the Westmoreland, the Palace Theater in Greensburg, PA.
Oh, okay.
I take my mom to the Kitty Cat Cafe, and we spend some time with some baby kitties and give them some interaction and drink some lovely lattes, and then we go down to there. So.
Oh, you're such a good son. Oh my goodness. That's so sweet.
So last year I took her to ABBA Mania. We are ABBA fans, me and my mom. And I am going to see ABBA Mania in Morgantown this November. But yeah. I have a SingStar PlayStation game, so I know like 20 ABBA songs because I have that. I have ABBA. I have Queen.
I love Queen. I love Queen. Maybe
Yep.
you could do a Queen. You could do something from Queen.
Oh yeah. And then I have my country mix, and my country has like a rhinestone cowboy. And it's got well, you gotta know when to fold them. It's got the Gambler, and then there is like a pop one, and it's got one way or another, I'm gonna find you. So I have those songs, and then what is the one by U2? Oh, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Oh, you got all the hits down. That's great.
Yeah. So I'll be singing with my microphone trying to match, and sometimes when I've been doing an hour, my sing doesn't. I'm like, and it's just, and they're like, boo, and I'm like, you try doing it for an hour. So
it sounds like you have a very fun life, Dan.
I do. And then my cat's like, hey, I'm here too.
Hello.
Let's get ice cream.
Does your cat sit on your keyboard on your computer?
She does, and there is 2 cats and 1 dog with me, and the dog is afraid of everything. So, because she came from a puppy mill, she's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "It's a leaf. It's fine. It'll blow." And so, she can't get up on my bed, so she'll put her paws up and dance. And then my cat will be like, no.
Does your cat smack the dog?
Yeah, but the dog tries to run her over. So my cat gives her what I call her kitty cat receipts, and she's like, and then my mom's cat. So my cat is like 8 or 9 years old. My mom's cat's 12 years old.
Okay.
And my cat's 10 pounds, gray tabby cat. My mom's cat, gray tabby cat, 5 pounds. So we have a bigger, and then we have a small little cat, you know?
Yeah, she's tiny. Wow.
And she'll go, meow, and make the biggest little yawn. And then my cat will be like, She does what would I call like the cat ninja strike. She'll be like, I'm coming. And then she'll go, just hit you with that one.
Stealth ninja coming around the corner and all that kind of stuff.
She loves water and ice cream. And if I'm eating an ice cream cone like this, the paw will go and snatch.
Oh my goodness, she's sassy.
Yep. But when I used to take her to the vet, I'm like, we'll go to Dairy Queen after. So it's like, you know, like if I don't take her, you know, it's like, meow.
In trouble. Now I don't know who's got who trained.
Yeah.
She's got you trained.
Yeah. I'm like the usual.
Yeah, cats are like that. They train their humans. I think that's true about dogs too. I don't know. My doggy she's like looking at me and I'm just like, no, you'll have to wait.
And I used to have a black Cocker Spaniel Springer named Lucky.
Oh.
And this Cocker Spaniel that I have, her name is Lizzie. So we have Lizzie, my great cat Tilly, and then my mom's great cat Seely. Everyone ends in a Y.
Well, that makes it easy to remember.
Yeah. And it's funny because I'll be like, all right, we're all taking everyone for a walk. You come here, you go over here, I clean. And so I normally have to, or when it's treat time, they all line up and they all know when to follow me.
Of course they do. And yeah. I don't know about your house, but in my house, the dog knows Freya, her name's Freya. She knows what time breakfast is and what time dinner is. Yep. And she'll usually start giving me the look a good half hour before the hour.
Yeah. Mine does a little jumping dance, jump, dance all around the bowl. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming.
Got it. It's that time.
Yep.
They're the best, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
I really prefer animals to people.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the last animal experience I went was I went to the National Aviary in Pittsburgh, and I got to hold a falcon on my hand.
Wow.
This falcon weighs like a pound. So, but then the glove weighs like 5 pounds, you know, so because you got to have the talons.
The falcon's talons are how big?
Yeah.
Like
talons are like, you know, that. So, and she has the falcon on a leash, and he's like looking at the snacks, and like, you know, and so like I'm trying to be like, look at the picture, looking at the snacks. Can we move the snacks over here so he can look for her? Because she has snacks on her belt line.
Oh, so yeah.
So the whole time he's like this, waiting on the snacks.
I'm doing my job. Just give me the food.
Yeah. And I went first, and then the guy after me, the bird just pooped as soon as it gave to the next guy. She's like, this happens every time we do this. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Good thing it didn't happen to you.
That's why I went first. But and then I got the lorikeets, and the lorikeets are the little color birds where you feed them the nectar.
Oh, how cool. Wow.
And so I'm feeding them, and the cup is on a handle, you know, little nectarine cup. So I'm like holding, and I'm like videoing with my cell phone. And I finished filming, and the lorikeet just poops on me too. And the one lady, she goes, oh, you got pooped on. I had something special for you. And I'm like, oh, okay, what? And she gives me a button that says, like, you know, I got it at the National Aviary, meaning like I got pooped on. Like I get a button, and she pinned the button on me. So, you know, that was great.
That is really cool. So you got something very special for being pooped on.
Yep. It's supposed to be a sign of good luck. So maybe that's why I won $30 to $40 in Vegas, because of bird poop.
There you go. That's a good deal.
All right. Shall I do another impression? Did you want the movie, or did you want Queen? You want Queen or?
I love music, so I'm gonna go for Queen because I love music.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? Bolts are very lightning me. Galileo. I'm Maggie.
Brilliant song.
Bicycle, bicycle, I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride a bicycle for two. All right.
Hey. Thank you.
You are welcome. I also do Radio Gaga, Radio Goo on radio.
Queen was amazing. I wish I had been able to see them perform.
Oh yeah.
That would have been pretty amazing, but didn't happen. But yeah, wow.
I've seen Everclear perform. I saw a Mexican Elvis when I was in Mexico. He's like, oh, you're nothing but a hound dog.
I thought that was really good. Was he wearing a sombrero?
Well, he was like all dressed up like as Elvis, but you know, but they were like Mexican Elvis. And I'm like, okay.
That's great.
And then I saw Michael Jackson in Mexico, and the guy was announcing Michael Jackson as if he was announcing a soccer game, you know, where they get all excited. And he's like, coming to the stage is Michael Jackson. And so he was dressed up in the Thriller attire, and I was excited. And then when they did the Thriller number, they wore different costumes, and it went up. And the girls were wrapped up, I think, almost looking like they were supposed to be zombies in toilet paper, but they had something in their head, so they looked like a tampon. I go, Thriller has definitely seen Thriller days. And instead of wearing the Thriller costume at the werewolf, he's wearing a green shirt, like as if he's in Billie Jean, or you know, like another. So it took you out because you were allured to the earlier stuff, and they didn't, because only half the people were wearing the Thriller stuff. So
oh, what funny.
But yeah, they're coming out, and I'm like, what is that? And yeah, I'm like, another tequila. I'm gonna go see Mexican Elvis. I don't know. But and I recorded with my mom an ABBA song. We did a music video with the hotel, and we did Waterloo from ABBA.
Yes.
And the guy who's filming it is taking the camera, and he's like, okay, let's get ready to play. Like he's putting like this close in my face, you know, to like play. So I'm like, I'm playing, I'm doing whatever.
Wow.
And he was very close with this. He's like, now rip that guitar. I go, this is a pop song? There's no really shredding a guitar because it's poppy.
You do that?
I mean, I can, but, you know, I can't like smash it. Like water, I can't really, you know, it doesn't really fit with the pop vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
what was the contest that ABBA won? A European contest.
Oh,
the way they got famous, you know, that they got known to the world. Euro something.
I have to.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I don't. Okay. Anyway, so there's this great European contest, and it's all of the countries in Europe, and everybody dresses up, and it's this huge musical extravaganza. And ABBA one year won the competition, and that was kind of their step onto the world stage. Yes. So, and I can't think of the name of the competition. This is terrible. Oh my gosh. It's Euro something. I was hoping you'd help me out.
I only know the musical scores.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. I'd have to phone my mama.
I will probably remember it like later tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yes, that's the name of it.
Tell you want to say hello? Okay.
Oh yes, please. Aw. Oh, what a cutie. She's getting lost there. There she comes.
Fly, cat, fly. All right. All right. Let's do another question.
Okay.
All right. Another question. Okay. What was the experience for you working on the film Head Games like?
Head games. That it was I kind of was a shoo-in for it because Robert and I were married and then he was working on Head Games and I forgot I was doing something else when they were casting and then I was available and they said, you know, do you want to play his girlfriend? And so I kind of just shoot in. I didn't even audition. They just kind of gave me the lines and said, here, you know, you want to do this. So it was a lot of fun. It's just I don't remember it being a challenge or hard. You know, I was playing Robert's girlfriend, so it was, you know, something I was already doing. But it was really fun, and I enjoyed his work in the film. I thought he did a really great job.
And my final question is, what do you most like about acting in film?
Oof. The thing I like about acting, I think, you know, in various genres is the fact of being able to be another person. So the difference between film and stage work, for instance, stage work is so very external. You know, you're on the stage, so you need to show people things. So it's much larger. And with film acting, it's all this subliminal stuff. So there's, you know, what's going on inside of you, and it's having the challenge of being able to communicate that because the view can be sometimes can be very, very close. So I really like that. I really appreciate that, and I like the challenge of you know being so involved and being so much into a character that people don't recognize me. That's when I feel like I've really done a great job. And I've had that happen a couple of times. That actually happened in the last stage play I was in. A couple of people didn't recognize me, and that was really cool. So it's, you know, when and in both in the instances where that happened before, it's really a full immersion where there's specific characteristics that a person does. You know, people walk differently, they talk differently, they have different accents, they stand differently. And, you know, to really flush out a character like that and have that person live through me is just a really cool experience.
Yep, I also enjoy that with the plays that I done. The last play I did was around 2013, 2014. It was a farce comedy, and I was the lead. It was for Sin, Sex, and the CIA.
That's a great title.
Yeah, and I played Luke James, who was very much by the book and would often quote things in his manual and would get caught on fire or, you know, would trip over the bed. And I had to do a performance where I had to lead us going through different doors on the set from the Ram Jam Black Betty popping out of the bed and sliding to the door so everyone could know their cues and run around.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. And then that, and then the one before that's What the Bellhop Saw, and I had to play a Middle Eastern guy. So I had a thick Middle Eastern accent.
Oh yeah, so you know what I'm talking about, and it's so this Saturday for Shakespeare, I'm going to be learning stage combat, which I've done before, but it's been a while. So I'm really it's going to be really fun to like brush up on that and just kind of my character doesn't get involved in that, but it's offered to everyone in the cast. So I'm going to go enjoy that. And just that pretend part of it. The other thing that I'm doing pretty soon, in a month or so, is I'm shooting another short film that two friends and I wrote together. And one friend is directing, and myself and my other acting friend, we're working on the film. We're acting in the film, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a couple of days shoot, and the story is a really great story. And I realize how much I like horror, psychological thrillers. It always comes out whenever I write stuff. There's always this element that comes out in it. So that's what this short has got, a little psychological twist at the end. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
All right. We'll do one more impression before we close it up. Is there any movie? We got E.T., The Shining, The Goonies, Beetlejuice, Gremlins, Little Shop of Horrors, National Lampoon's Vacation, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Breakfast Club, and Back to the Future.
Well, I'm gonna go for The Shining because
Okay.
it's such a good horror film.
Mm-hmm.
It's such an amazing horror film.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Play with us, Danny. Yes, Danny, play with us. That would be like my little trike. Oh, what's wrong and everything? Maybe he needs a doctor. Oh, maybe he needs a doctor. Jack, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. What'll it be, Jack? You know what you need to do, Jack. You need to eliminate your family. They're the reason why you have all these problems. Come on, Jack. Just one drink. All right.
Great, thank you.
So, next convention I'm going to is Oak Hill Con. That is in June 6th, and that is in Oak Hill, West Virginia. And they are going to have Judy Aronson from Friday the 13th Final Chapter.
Oh, neat.
She's the Raft Girl. Julie McCullough from The Blob and Growing Pains.
Mm-hmm.
The Elm Street Little Girls that did the jump rope.
Yes.
They have who's the other? Corin Nemec from Supernatural, and Ari Lehman, the first Jason. So
that's going to be really cool. That's going to be a cool event.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to that. And then this Sunday, I'm going to meet two of my favorite hockey players.
So you have a full weekend.
I do. But yep. So I got to get ready for that. And then I know that in August, I got to go to DC. So fun.
Oh, very good. That sounds great. I'm going to be down in, let me see, it's Pittsburgh. I'm going to be in Pittsburgh in August. So
Okay.
I'll be in your neck of the woods then.
Okay.
So I'll let you know that the dates need to be firmed up, but I'll let you know.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
going on.
I think it's before I go to DC. I'm taking my mom to the monuments and all that stuff in August.
Nice.
So, but all right. So that's gonna wrap it up for Dan-A-Plooza. Everyone, please go see the Toxic Avenger reunion at New Jersey Horror Con. May 29th, the 30th, and 31st at the Delta Hotel in Woodbridge, Eastland, New Jersey. Meet Cindy, Jennifer, Mark, and Mitch. So be there. I am your host, Dan the Man. Dan-A-Plooza will be back on Tuesday with our pinup girls, Alice Von Valor and Marvis Mayhem. So everyone stay tuned and have a good night. All right.